Welcome, friends. This is a little different video today. I am going to share with you an open house tour of our mother-in-law apartment, and this is where my mother-in-law and father-in-law lived with us. And I thought I'd just give you a little view of their cute little apartment. So here we go. So here is the tour of our mother-in-law apartment in our house. And this is where my mother-in-law and father-in-law lived when they were with us. And right here, needs something to cover up that ugliness of that breaker box, but I haven't found anything, a picture that I have that's gonna fit that exact measurement, so working on that. These two pieces belong to my great aunt, and they were my mom's, and then when my mom passed, they became mine, and that little mirror belonged to her as well. So that reminds me of my Aunt Frances. And then over here, I've showed you this before, but this is my mom's collection of tea and me's. She dearly loved these things, and they're precious. This hutch, my mother-in-law had someone make this probably 60 years ago, and she really loved it. It's got a lot of beautiful details on it. You know, some people may think that they would paint this, but there's no way that I'm going to paint this because she loved it so much. And it's gorgeous. And it is two pieces, but it's just lovely. And she also had this table made. She's got a set of chairs that I have up in my my attic. These little chairs were just some that I had that I antiqued. But she had this table made when she got the hutch. And again, you know, I could paint it. I could make it look super cute. But it's totally an antique. It was something that she loved dearly, so I'm not touching it. So pretty. This vase and candlesticks and the little platter, those were all hers. So those are nice keepsakes to remind me of her. And then here is the living room. Since they're not with us, this is just for when family comes to visit. I've had this lamp for years, but I still love it. And this was my mother-in-law's lift chair that we bought her several years back. So of course that's staying. Who knows? Me and Steve may need it pretty soon. And then got a little plant with a plant stand. And this coffee table I've had for so long, probably 20 years or so, with the TV on it. And then this painting belonged to my in-laws. It's something they'd had for a long, long time. Once upon a time, it lived above their hearth. And you know, the pretty colors up in the top of it, you know, almost match the paint color in here. But it reminds me of what's outside our door too, because that's what it looks like in the woods outside. Then we've got this little Tiffany lamp on this end table. Now the end table belonged to my mother-in-law. The Tiffany lamp was my mom's. And then this is a couch that we had that we gave to my in-laws when they moved in here. I've just put a few little home sweet home pillows on it. And then the floor is laminate like the rest of the house, most of the house. We've got a nice little rug here in the center. Oh, I wanted to show you. This painting she got when she was in Paris. So every time she went on a trip, she brought back some kind of oil painting. I gave our daughters several of them, but this is one that I've kept. So beautiful. And then my wicker rocker that goes with the set that I had in the sunroom at our old house. But it is really comfy. So that's the living room. It's got a nice big closet here. Don't really have anything in it now. Once my in-laws passed away, you know, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. And this is another little painting that she had in her home. My mother-in-law had in her home for many years. So a lot of reminders of her in here. This is just a little plant stand that I refurbished a little bit, spray painted it black. And then I just put a few little decorative things on it. And we've got our little kitchen here. With the white cabinets. This is a pretty countertop. It's just some kind of, I don't know, Corian or laminate or something, but I think it's pretty. And then in our house, the sinks are all a dark color, which I love. They don't show dirt, and that is like my favorite thing. Now I've had a white enamel sink before, and of course I've had a stainless steel sink, but these are so low maintenance. Truly love them. And then we've got our little heat and air unit for this apartment right there, and those are really awesome if you've never had one in your home. If you don't have central heat and air, which this little add-on to the house didn't, you know, was not hooked up to the heat and air. So this is a great little heater for us, an apartment. And then we've got some more counter space. Just some of my little tchotchkes that I like. My weenie dog cutting board, which I will never use. Let me get it down so you can see it. My daughter gave me that in honor of our love for weenie dogs. And then this is another little cutting board that I will never use. My daughter also gave me this, and it has the recipe for yeast rolls. That was my Aunt Frances, and it's in her handwriting from her recipe card. So that's a sweet little memento of her. Then we just got a normal little size fridge in here. And there's a fair amount of storage in here. So that's the kitchen. I've got a little rug down here under the table and chairs. So it's a nice little setup for two folks. The bathroom does have a pocket door, which our master bathroom has a pocket door, and I love that. So that's a nice little space-saving addition. Then we've got just your basic little bathroom. The shower is set up, you know, so that it was an easy access thing with a seat and a bar on it. 2 bars actually, so that helped when my mother-in-law wasn't as mobile. But I've got a little bee theme in here, and I love this shower curtain with my little bee on it, queen bee. And then I found these little hooks that are bees. Let me get real close so you can see. They're just precious. And then I have a little sign over here that says "Let It Be." And there's the sink, just a single sink in here. But it's a nice little bathroom. Here is the bedroom in the apartment. And this was originally a part of the house. It was just the large room with the living room and the kitchen and the bathroom that was added. So this mirror belonged to my in-laws. I remember when my father-in-law hung that there. Sweet memories. And then this was their bedroom suite. Pretty bed. The quilt belonged to my mom. She, it's not homemade, but she had a thing about quilts, and so she had ordered several quilts, probably from QVC. But that one's kind of rustic looking. And then this picture belonged to my great aunt. It was my mom's. And I always thought it was so beautiful. And then this is a jewelry case. It was the last present that my mother-in-law got for me, and she was so excited to give it to me that last Christmas that she was with us. So that's very special. So I put it in here. So here's the bedroom, the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, and that's all of our in-law apartment. Okay, friends, so that was the tour, our open house of our mother-in-law apartment. In a previous video, I know I had stated that we bought this house because we wanted to move our parents in with us. So that was 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, I think. And time flies. And so that apartment was where my mother-in-law and father-in-law lived. And then we have a large bonus room upstairs that's kind of like an efficiency apartment. And that was where my mom lived. And that way, everybody had their own little private area. And, you could do your own thing, but we were still in the same house and we could take care of them and do what, just be here if they ever needed anything. So, and we kept them here until they went to a better place. So we were happy and privileged to be able to do that, and blessed. So now we've got a nice little place for family and friends to come and stay and visit with us whenever they want to come hang out in the woods. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment and like and subscribe. That's how we do it on YouTube. That helps me out. And I hope that today finds you happy and healthy and that life is good. It was snowing here just a little while ago. Hello, it's April the 8th. What is going on? So I'll include a little video of that at the end. But take care. Come back soon, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, now it's April, and this is sleet and snow. What is going on? I am not happy about this. I had shorts on yesterday. Please. I don't know if it's showing up on the video, but it is sleet and snow mix. Ay, 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 ay. Go away. All right, y'all. I'm trying to be patient, but this is getting ridiculous.